So the stories that you're used to receiving in Panther Prints on a weekly basis are now going to exist as blog posts on the Panther Post blog. And so you'll be able to access those posts at any time on the actual home page of the blog, and you'll also be able to sort them by category. So say you wanted to look at all of the work of the weeks or the athletics posts and that sort of thing. You'll now be able to do that. I'll just show you real quickly. So I clicked on one of the categories, and we only have one post at the moment, but soon there will be very many. But here is the current work of the week. This is actually last week's work of the week. And so you'll be able to see all of those posts at once. And in order to get back to the home page, we'll just click on the logo up here. Okay, so that's the home page. There's also a neat little slider here that you can view the posts in as well. So let's see, we have a navigation bar here. The first page is called EDS Photos. And this is basically, all of our galleries, all of our events that I take photos and post currently to Picasa. Those will all appear here as galleries. So, you can click on one of the events and it'll pull up all of the photos from that event. And click on one of the photos and you can toggle through the little slideshow here. Then we have the parents page, which I'll get to in just a moment. We have an athletics page, which currently does not have any content, I don't believe. Yes, I haven't built this page out yet, but just to give you an idea, it'll look, a lot like the home page. It'll be all about athletics. And this blog is definitely a work in progress, so you'll notice some changes as we go along and a lot more content as the weeks go by. We also have an alumni page, and back on the EDS main site, you remember we had an alumni link here. This is the page that link takes you to. And here it is. On this page we have alumni news, which are just the stories that fall into that category. And we don't have any set up yet, but this is where we'll have alumni events and basically, everything that alumni would be interested in attending or are specifically for alumni would be listed under here. And we have some quick links and a nice form here to submit their stories about EDS and also their class notes. We have their academic achievements listed and their college enrollment. And eventually I'd like to get some, we can do a lot of neat things here, maybe some alumni spotlights and class notes and that sort of thing. But that'll be a really neat place for alumni to be able to go to. Then we have the parents page. And you'll notice back on the main site again that this current parents link and the sub-navigation links all take you to this current parents page. And come on. Here we go. Now, this is what I set out to create for EDS parents, a place that they can go to get everything that they need as quickly and easily as possible. So this, I'm hoping, is going to be a page that you are looking at all throughout the week, hopefully on a daily basis or at least on a weekly basis. And you'll notice that we have the highlights for the week, which these are the stories that you're used to seeing in Panther Prints, but these will be updated all throughout the week, not just on Mondays. And this is just an automatic feed of those highlighted stories. And then we have the important announcements section, so forms that need to be filled out, or announcements about events, or volunteers needed, that sort of thing. Those will all of those posts will fall under the important announcements category. Then we have the parent links section here, which was my attempt at giving you an easy access to the things that you may need often. And so, of course, the first one is the master calendar. So when you click on that link, it takes you straight to the master calendar, which also lives on the blog, as well as the main EDS site. Then you have forms and information, which I'll get to in just a second. Then EDS photos, the athletics page, a page just for and by the EDS Association. That's another page that is, in the process of building out. The information and the handbook are there, but we'll also have some great blog posts there as well. And parent resources in the library, acolyte schedules, the alumni page. If you need anything else in this section, you just let me know, and I want to get everything as easily navigable as possible. We have, just a little ad here for our fall enrichment courses, and you can click on these little call outs, and it'll take you to more information or the online registration form. This is where you'll see the acolytes and the AR stars, and you'll notice here is the work of the week section and the prayers and praises section. And of course, Panther Planner, which now it's a widget that automatically feeds in the next 7 days from the EDS calendar, which is great because at the moment you're used to getting it just on Mondays, but now you'll be able to access that. I mean, you'll have it here at any time. It'll automatically feed the next 7 days. And that's basically it for the parents page. Let's take a look at the forms and information page. When I built this page, my main concern was to provide you a very simple and easy way to get to whatever forms and information you need. And so I've used these little toggle buttons here that expand. So you can go to the category of forms or information that you need instead of looking through a giant list. So we have general forms and information. If we have any current forms that are due, I'll have another button up here for current forms, so you don't have to look through all the others to get to that. But as of right now, we don't have any, so we just start with the general forms. And those are just the forms that you may need to get to all throughout the year. That's where the at-a-glance calendar is now. Beyond EDS, bus rider, uniform code, all of that. Then we have help forms, acolyte schedules, directories and handbooks. And by the way, the new the student faculty directory for this year is now active on this page, and you'll notice when you go to it, I've already logged in, so it's not going to show me that, but it's actually a password protected page, and that password will be sent out in a separate email. We have our maps and diagrams, and that's where you'll find the carpool diagrams, before and after school center registration, and suggested reading and AR. So there you have it. I believe that that pretty much covers it. Let me just say that, this is a new website and a new blog, and there may be some tweaks and adjustments that we need to make in the first, week or so. So if you see anything that, any links that are broken, or, something that isn't operating correctly, or if you have any suggestions or questions or comments, I am eager to hear all of them. So please give me a call or email me at eprice@edsaugusta.com. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the new site.